Hey y'all, thanks for clicking on today's video. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful boho farmhouse inspired wall decor from the Dollar Tree that only cost me $3. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. I'm starting off by sanding down these ornament signs that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, and I'm using also a sponge sander that I also picked up from the Dollar Tree a while back. And I removed everything, concentrating on the glitter part, and then with a damp paper towel I just went in and removed any debris that may have been left over. So after this, I went in with chalk paint in the color plaster that I picked up from Walmart and an apple barrel territorial beige. I've had these paints for some time and I just wanted to reuse everything that I had in hand, and there's no rhyme or reason on how I painted it. I just kind of went with the flow. After the paint had dried, I went in with some painter's tape and I taped off the top of the ornament, and then I cut little pieces of painter's tape and then I put them into the little crevices of the ornament handle. That way I can just get every little nook and cranny of the ornament handle. And then I'm going to go in with the sand sponge that I used earlier and just scrape off the top to make sure that all the paint that did get onto the ornament handle comes off. I wanted to mention that if you have something else other than painter's tape, I would highly suggest using it. Maybe something a little lighter like washi tape or something, because when I did take off the painter's tape, it did take off some of the paint from the ornament. The last step of painting was to go in with metallic champagne from Rust-Oleum, and I just gave it a good coat and let it dry. Okay, so here are my ornaments. I'm going to go in with my twine and I'm going to spell out joy. So I'm just more or less going to eyeball this. I'm not going to be very specific with measurements. To embellish the ornaments, I'm going to go in with these pine stems that I took off of a bouquet that I picked up from the Dollar Tree a while back. Again, I'm just using everything that I had. But if you don't have any of these or see any of these, what you can do is use those garland ties and they work just as great. I actually used them on one of the ornaments and you can't tell the difference. So once I was happy with the placement of everything, I went in and glued everything down. I came across this foliage in my Christmas bin, and I'm not sure exactly when I picked it up, and I'm not sure what it's called, but I know it is from the Dollar Tree. But if you can't find anything similar to this, you could use baby's breath or those little white berries that are at the Dollar Tree right now. They will look really adorable in this little wall decor. I'm also going to be using the cedar picks, and I'm just cutting off the stems from those little picks, and I think a package of 5. I seen them at the Dollar Tree earlier, but again, I'm just using what I had. You can incorporate any type of foliage that you like or have in hand. The last thing that I'm going to do is make a really simple bow from this lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I think every single time that I go into the Dollar Tree, I pick up a spool or two. It just ties in with the style of decor that I have in my home and that I like to create. But it's just so simple and chic, and it goes with so many things. So I love this ribbon. But anyhow, I tied a really simple bow and just placed it in the middle, and I felt like it just tied everything together. For the other 2 ornaments, I just repeated the same process as I did for the first one. I had Christmas movies going on in the background, and it was just a very cheery and blissful time for me. I've just been looking forward to Christmas this year. And I'm curious to know, are you guys decorating for Christmas yet? Because I am totally ready just to start decorating for Christmas. So I want to know your thoughts on this. Do you think it's too early? I mean, because I wanted to decorate in October, you guys. So let me know your thoughts. Okay, you guys, so from here on out, I'm not going to do very much talking just because I want you to enjoy the process. And the project's so repetitive that I think you have an idea, but I didn't want to leave anything out just in case you do want to replicate this project. And also, I want you to enjoy that Christmas music because I am totally enjoying the Christmas music, and I'm so in the Christmas spirit right now. And I know we can all use a lot of cheery things. So I am done, and instead of hanging them up individually, what I did was feed this garland that I made for my fall decor. It was my coffee station. I'm going to leave that video linked up above, so if you want to learn how to make this, You can reference back to that video and see how I made this. It's really easy to make. It is a little time consuming, but you know, you can sit down, watch a movie, and get it done within like the evening or so. So here is the final project, what it looks like hanging up on the wall. All I did was feed the garland through the ornament handles, and then they're hanging up with push pins. Just something very simple. You can use command strips if you have any on hand, or, you know, use whatever you have on hand. But yeah, you guys, let me know what you think of this project. I am just so happy with the outcome of it, and it just fits the style on the way I want to decorate for Christmas this year. I do have a part 2 coming up, and I'm going to show you how to make some swags, but I'm going to show you how you can use them 2 different ways. So I really hope you consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell right next to it so you're reminded every time I upload a video. And until then, have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye!